Morning, guys. I'm out here in my orchard today, and I want to talk to you about something that I had to learn the hard way, which I should have known better. And I did, but I didn't take care of the problem soon enough. I thought I had enough time, and unfortunately, I didn't. So, we're going to talk about fruit trees today. So, this is my fruit tree area, and right here is a Cortland apple tree, and I think it has a disease. Winter is usually the time of the month that I go research things that I need to do in the garden for the following year, find out, what's wrong, what I could have done better. So I think that this is a disease. If anybody knows, drop it in the comments. I think that is something, because this is a Cortland apple tree and it has not done anything. No leaves, no nothing. Now it's not dead, because this is still bendable, like it still has parts. So I don't know if it needs another pollinator. I don't think the tag says that it does. I don't think that it says it needs a pollinator. It's definitely in the right area. It is frost hardy. I'm in Pennsylvania, so it's definitely fine. And doesn't say anything, and we literally planted that correctly, but no fruit. So like I said, this is the time of the year I do my research in that, so I do have to find out what's going on with that. We have a plum tree here that is doing fine, but again, no fruit. I haven't gotten any fruit off of these plum trees yet, so I don't know. If I know fruit trees take a while to establish, but this fruit tree is fine. But you guys are going to notice something about all my fruit trees that I'm going to point out later. And then this little fellow here is doing fine. Now he has leaves. This guy also has never had any leaves. So I don't know if we planted them correctly. The apple tree I don't know about. I know for these guys that we did put them where they would have a pollinator. And then I think that these are self-pollinating. But this guy has leaves. Actually, he still has leaves. And he's fine. And he even has a little bit of green youth growth. You can see right there on him. And then so we have another apple tree over here. This is a Johnny Gold apple tree, and it has some leaves that's still on it, but again, nothing, no fruit. And then this is actually a gooseberry plant, and I tried to reach in here yesterday and touch it, and woo, mistake, it has thorns. It has a little tomato cage around it. And then this is this makeshift. I obviously need to fix that better and cut the grass off from around it, because the grass is cutting off the nutrients. So I do need to work on that. And then over here in the run are two pear trees. Now they only flowered 1 year. I'm not sure if you guys can see that good through the fence, but I have two plum trees in there. So if you look this way, this is my whole little orchard area that I have going on. So I came out Saturday evening, it was, and noticed a problem. See the branches down? Now that's just a regular stick. But this right here was off. All this is off. So look what happened to my elderberry tree. And I have a young one that likes to come out here, I don't know why, and hit things with a stick. I don't know why he likes to do that. But I came out here, and this is how I found my elderberry bush. And I immediately thought he did it, because as a mom, I said evidence, because this is one of my garden stakes. Why it's over here, I don't know. So I thought that when they were out here doing their chicken chores, cleaning out the coop, that maybe he had done it, because his stick was over here. And he said no. He said, I just threw the stick over there. But this is my tree. So I thought, well, maybe, he did it. He said he didn't. I didn't want to keep on telling him that he did something he didn't do. So in the back of my mind, I'm like, hopefully he didn't do it. Let me go do some research online And I think a deer did this. Now, if I am wrong and he did, well, if I am wrong and something else happened to this fruit tree, somebody please help me out and drop it in the comments. The only thing I could come up with was a deer, because it says that mid-October through winter that deer uh love to scratch the velveteen off of their antlers for whatever reason, and that they will destroy your trees. I know that animals will destroy your trees when the trees are young like this for nutrients, because the bark, you can see, is still really green. Here's the thing though. This is the top of it. Actually started this from a propagation. Someone gave me a cutting of this elderberry, so I actually started this from a propagation. It was doing well. It flowered really well this year. You can go back and look at some of my other videos. I do have a couple of clips of the elderberry tree. It had flower and everything. So, you know, from a cutting all the way up, I did a good job. And then I come out here to this. So I don't know if I can salvage this. But the mistake, no perimeter. We didn't put a perimeter around this tree because nothing was bothering it. And I just didn't really think about it. And I just kind of like put it on a to-do list and didn't get around to it. And now look, this is what happened. But yeah, it doesn't have a perimeter. Now, neither does the other apple tree, and nothing touched it, but it definitely touched this. So I was wondering if it was salvageable, and I did see that this part is still on here that is connected. So we're definitely going to have to do that today. I'm going to have to get something. And I'll do some research before I start removing the branches. But I think that pretty much because the branches are already off, I mean, that it's not going to hurt me. But this is how the branches fell, and it's over like this. So I'm going to have to try to see if I can save this elderberry tree, because it is a tree that I wanted for medicinal purposes. And now I might still have a tree, though. I don't want to give up hope yet. I might still have a tree. This part is still on here. But, yeah. If it was a deer, it got it. Someone in the comments, help me out. Was this a deer that did this?